Every other day, somebody asks me, is the Google Coursera cybersecurity certification worth it? And honestly, it's the same thing with every other Coursera certification. So in this video, I'm breaking it down. I'll tell you whether these certifications actually help freshers, career switchers, and what matters, what doesn't. I'm also sharing my top 3 Coursera certification recommendations that are genuinely worth your time. I'll walk you through each one and give my honest opinion. It will help you decide which one is the right one for you. So if you are a fresher or a beginner in cybersecurity, make sure you watch this video right till the end. Hi everyone, my name is Meera and I make lots of cybersecurity videos. When I was a fresher in cybersecurity, I really struggled because I didn't really have a proper mentor or proper guidance, which is exactly why now I mentor thousands of students to break into this career confidently. So if you hadn't subscribed to my channel yet, please subscribe and check out the other videos as well. Now let's start the main point of the video. Let's talk about whom these Coursera certifications are actually worth for. So, in my opinion, these certifications or courses actually benefit freshers, career switchers, and students. They help you get that foundational knowledge in a very proper, organized, structured format. It's good for entry-level prep because you're still a student or a career switcher and you're figuring out if cybersecurity is right for you. You're actually building on the basic blocks and you are trying to learn the fundamentals. So I think that Coursera courses and certifications are right for students, freshers, and career switchers. Now let's talk a bit about what it won't help for. These courses or certifications don't guarantee an instant job. They don't really replace hands-on practice and it doesn't magically get you hired, but it can boost your fundamentals. It can show on your CV that you are really passionate. And I always say this, that if you're a beginner and a fresher and you're struggling to get that initial work experience and you get questioned a lot that you like cyber, but what had you done about it? This is one of the things you can do. When you do these courses or certifications, it actually shows the recruiter that you're genuinely passionate about cybersecurity and you've gone out of your way, out of your normal bachelor syllabus to actually put in efforts and learn something about cybersecurity. And that is what is genuinely helpful for freshers. These are not the industry-level standard certifications like CompTIA Security Plus or CEH or any of those. But for beginners, this is perfect because these are affordable, they are practical, and it looks good on your CV as well. Usually, beginners and freshers are not very sure if they really want to do cyber and they are just learning the initial fundamentals. And investing in an industry-level certification can feel a bit too much because it is more costlier than the courses out there. That's why I tell freshers to not stress a lot about these certifications. If you do not have the time, energy, and the budget to get industry level certification, it's okay because you can get something like Coursera certifications or courses to prove that you're genuinely interested about cybersecurity and also learn the fundamentals. Now that we've discussed a bit about the background of these certifications and how they can help your CV and whom these are right for, let's actually dive into some Coursera certifications. These are the top 3 ones that I found on the website, and I'm going to open these courses in front of you and give my honest opinions. I haven't really gone through the entire structure of the course because I wanted to keep my honest suggestions and opinions live on this video. So I'm going to walk you through each of these videos and tell you whom do I think it's right for and what my suggestion is. And hopefully by the end of this video, you will understand which is the right one for you. So let's get started. So the first one we have here is the Google Cybersecurity Professional Certificate. This is a really popular one out there and so many freshers asked me about this one. If this is worth it, if it's good for your CV, what does it really teach you? So I'm going to walk you through this certification. The first thing you may see that it is by Google. So that is a good thing because it's well known and all the recruiters out there know about this. Now let's see what it's actually offering us. It says that this is a 9-course series. There are some really good ratings. It's beginner level, so that's appropriate and perfect as we're discussing in this video. Flexible schedule as well, that's good, builds towards a degree. Let's come to the main part. What are we going to learn in this? Understand the importance of cybersecurity practices and their impact for organizations. Protect networks, devices, people, data from unauthorized access and cyber attacks using SIM tools. Okay, so it's more on the defensive side when it comes to this. Identify common risks, threats, vulnerabilities, as well as the techniques. This is a fundamental thing. Gain hands-on experience with Python, Linux, SQL. I like this about the certification because it's having an aspect of hands-on experience. Like I just mentioned previously in the intro of this video, that hands-on experience is so important and doing certifications and courses doesn't replace that. But if you're able to find a course or certification like this one where it is integrated with the hands-on practice, it is definitely an advantage. Let's go down. So skills you'll gain. Okay, there are a bunch of skills mentioned over here. These are like all of the fundamentals. You get a certificate, so that's good because you can share it on LinkedIn. You can share the stuff you learned or, takeaways. It's really good to be active on LinkedIn and share these kind of things. It's also a proof to show the recruiter that you have really done this. So I like that about it. And the course has also been updated recently, which I find good because clearly they are updating it to the current standards happening in the industry right now. And we can see some other good stuff about this. And okay, let's come down here. It's a 9-course series. Okay, that's nice. We see a lot of this stuff. We see some testimonials and stuff like that. Let's see some of the details here. Some core skills, ethics, common practices, stuff about the risk which they mentioned, sim solutions, playbook. That's good because it's more on the defensive side of things. So that's what this module is about. This one is more on networks. If you've seen my roadmap videos, you would know that I always tell freshers and beginners that the first thing to focus is operating systems, second is computer networks, and then learn the cyber fundamentals. So looks like in this course, they do have a mix of all these kind of things. So if you want a structured part to actually learn these fundamentals, I think this looks good. They are also including Linux and SQL, which is very important. And coming down below, there's more on threats and vulnerabilities, identify threats. It's teaching about web attacks, malware attacks. That's good. I always say that cyber attacks is the fundamental to learn. Alarms, detection, response. This is a bit more on the SIM and the defensive side of things from what I see. Then they have put this really interesting module in this, which is automate cybersecurity tasks with Python. So this is nice. So many people ask me if coding is compulsory and important in cybersecurity. And if you want to know more about that, you should check out my video on this topic. I've spoken in depth about if it matters, if it doesn't. And something like this module will actually be an advantage. So when I say you need to learn coding in certain situations, it is for these kind of situations when it comes about automating things. So this will give you a nice thing to add to your skills list. And there is also a module with the job preparation stuff, like how you can boost your skills with AI and do stuff with AI. Okay, that's good. Accelerate your job search. Then they have also told you how you can actually use AI to build your CV and prepare for interviews and stuff. That's good because it kind of leaves you with a good takeaway that, okay, you've learned the fundamentals. You can start applying for jobs now. You can make a CV now. So I like that. Alright, so we have reviewed this course. So far, I really like it. I will definitely recommend freshers to go for this, especially based on the stuff we discussed in the earlier part of this video. If that sounds like you are a beginner fresher trying to find out about cybersecurity, learn the fundamentals, and you feel like you cannot, spend that time and budget for an industry level certification, that is all right. As a fresher, it's not really expected for you to spend lots of amounts and get expensive industry level certifications. You can get that once you've started in cybersecurity as well, right? So if you want something more affordable, more practical, that'll teach you the basics, I think you can go for this one. It's definitely a plus from my side. Now, this is the second one, IBM Cybersecurity Analyst Professional Certificate. Okay, I've heard a lot about this one as well. It also comes in one of the top Coursera certifications for cybersecurity. Let's go through this together. I haven't really seen the contents of these courses before. I wanted to keep it for the demo, like I mentioned. So whatever I'm sharing now is like my live, honest opinion that I would suggest to freshers and career switchers. So let's get into it. It's by IBM, so again, well known, same like the first one, which was the Google one. Launch your 5 year as a professional, build job ready skills, prep for the CompTIA Sec Plus exam with this program. Okay, I like this. This is a plus point because like I mentioned, CompTIA Security Plus is an industry level certification and it's really good that you get it at some point in your career. hopefully in the first 1-2 years of your cybersecurity career. And if this course is actually helping you towards that goal, then that's a advantage. It's an advantage for sure. Let's go down. It's actually taught by IBM Skills Network team. So that's good because it's like official trainers. And it's a 14 course series, good ratings again, beginner level. It's flexible again. Let's see what it teaches us, what you're gonna learn. Entry level position in just 4 to 6 months. That is a good time, because usually I tell freshers that about 6 months is a good time for you to get ready for cybersecurity. Like from the point where you have decided I want to make a career in cybersecurity till 6 months is a good time. In average, some people can do it faster, some take more time, but in average 6 months is a good time to actually learn all the fundamentals, build up, and reach a point where you actually have a CV ready and you are ready to apply for jobs. Now coming below, this has some AI point in it as well. Fundamentals, database vulnerabilities, OS again, fundamentals like I mentioned. Great. Let's go down. Let's get into it. It's 14 series, so let's do it like a bit faster. First one is Introduction to Cybersecurity Careers. Okay. Compare the roles and responsibilities of various careers. Wow, I actually like this a lot. I always tell people that you need to know what the different teams in cybersecurity do, because that's how you will understand as a fresher in what field you want to make a career in. So it's very nice to understand what does a threat hunter do, what does a pen tester do, what does a SOC analyst do. Even if you don't want to become all of these things and you are sure what you want to become, it's so important to know what the other people in a cyber team are going to do and what skills they actually need. So that is nice. Map IT fundamental skills, technical skills, soft skills. Okay. Certifications, it's telling you a bit about the certifications, that what's right, what you need to get, what's right for which path. Amazing. Now it's starting with the essentials. Great. Learn how to identify common threats, malware, breaches, patches, tells about physical security, password practices. Okay, like that. Introduction to tools and the basics. The concepts you're going to learn, different threat actors, malware, okay, threats, fine. It's a bit similar to the previous course they had. A bit about OS, amazing. Features in Windows, Linux, Mac OS, amazing. So many freshers and beginners watched my roadmap and they were like, we understand we need to do OS, computer networks, and then cyber fundamentals. That from where should we do this? I think this is your answer. It's gonna cover all these things. So far, I really like this course. Computer networks, network security. Okay, it tells a bit about the hardware and the networking side. Tells a bit about databases. Amazing again. Like that. It tells about privileges, password policies. These are the kind of questions you will be asked in interviews as well when you're a fresher. Then a bit about the basics like the CIA, Triad, IAM, data security. Okay, great. Compliances, frameworks, very good. It gives you a gist of the GRC side of things as well. Like I told you, you need to find out about the different subdomains within cyber, even if you have chosen one. So this will give you a good idea of what the frameworks are. Even if you don't want to work in GRC, some fundamentals should be known by all. You should know the frameworks and standards. I like this. Okay. Penetration testing, threat hunting, cryptography. Great. Good mix of things. Incident response, forensics. Okay. More on the defensive side of things. Nice. Cybersecurity case studies and capstone project. That one looks very interesting. Let's just check what is there in it. Hands-on experience in analyzing cybersecurity case studies to identify threat tactics and assess vulnerabilities you can talk about in interviews. Yes. Hands-on experience with researching real-world data breach scenarios, analyzing them. Great. This is something very practical. It's so true, because if you do something like this, you can actually talk about these things in an interview, put it in your CV, even put on LinkedIn about some interesting case studies and write your perspective on it. Definitely agreeing to this. Then CompTIA Security Class and CISA Plus gives you tips about these exams. Okay, it just gives you tips for these two, but there's so many other exams out there. But it's nice that they give you a brief about the famous ones. and you can find more things, boost your career. This is similar to the AI stuff we discussed, like how AI is gonna be included in cybersecurity, how it helps your cyber job, and also how it helps your interview and career prep. Great. It's teaching you about how to create a resume, portfolio, cover letter, interview. Great. I even tells you a bit about like post-interview actions and salary negotiation. This is so good for a fresher. I absolutely like this course. I definitely recommend it. So far speaking, I like the first one, but I'll be very honest, I like this one more than that because looking at the topics it's covering, it's so wide range and it's everything I would recommend a fresher to learn. So both of them are great. I like this one more, but you can choose whichever you want. Go through it again, see how it fits your needs, and choose the one that's better. And we are not just over yet because we are reviewing one more certification which is really famous. So let's get to that. So this was the third one, which is top in the top 3 Coursera certifications in cybersecurity after what I researched. This one is also by Google, interestingly, Foundations of Cybersecurity, and it says this course is a part of the Google Cybersecurity certification. So this is what we discussed in the first one, and it looks like this is actually one of the courses in the modules of that first certification we discussed. So I think we have gone through this, but let's just check it again. This is by Google as well, and when we look at it, you can see it's actually just one of the courses from the first certification. So there are these 4 modules in it, which is like very basics, like just an overview. So already the Google cybersecurity certification is an overview and good fundamentals of everything in cyber. But this course is like an overview of that course. So if you are like having double thoughts and you feel like, do I even want to do the IBM or the Google certification? I think this is good for those people because it's not like you have to directly get thrown into lots of modules and courses and the whole thing. This is like giving you a bit of a gist of what's happening. If you look through this and you feel like I like it, then you can go and complete the actual entire Google cybersecurity certification course, or you can go for the IBM one. So I like this for people who are like still having double thoughts and you're like, should I do it? Should I not do it? I don't know. It's good because it's like you're just like testing the waters, isn't it? So I think it's good for those people. And yeah, pretty much the stuff in this we have already discussed in the first part of this video. It's good. Okay, so now we have finished reviewing all the 3 courses that I had promised. I honestly had lots of fun recording this video and seeing the courses. That this is exactly why I actually saved the structure of the modules, because I wanted to go through it live over here so that I can give my honest first opinions when I look at it. And I hope this video was really helpful for everybody who keeps asking me, should I do the Google cybersecurity certification? Should I do something else from Coursera? Which course is right for me? What should I do? I'm a fresher. I hope this video answers your question. I liked both the Google cybersecurity certification and the IBM one. If I had to do one, my bias is somehow towards the IBM one. It's just my personal opinion, but both of them are really good. Definitely a thumbs up to both of them. So if you're a fresher and you're looking to check these certifications and the courses we discussed today, please check the link in my description below. Go check those courses out, see the course structure again, think what is right for you, have a thought about it, and definitely go ahead with these certifications. When you learn the modules and the different tools, make sure you update your CV according to that. Post about this on LinkedIn. That's how you get visibility and you can get good connections and referrals as a fresher. Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to subscribe to my channel, and if you still have some doubts and you're confused what is right for you, I also do one-on-one calls in which I mentor people. So if you want to book a call, even the link of that is given in the description below. Thank you so much and see you next time.